Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. I filmed this a minute ago and then I gave a life update, so that will be coming at the end of the video because I decided not to do it here at the beginning. So, sample Saturday, tried quite a few things, have some thoughts, have some confusion. I'm not really sure how I feel about a couple of these things. So let's just jump into it. First up, we're going to start with Drunk Elephant. This is the Protini Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum. And I've been using this like every other morning. And the first morning, it had a pretty good sting when I used it. It's gotten less stingy the more times I've worn it. I think it's good. I don't know if I like it as much as my Good Jeans, but I feel like this kind of has similar, like my skin is reacting pretty much the same to it as it did to Good Jeans, so I think this is pretty good. It just depends on how much you want to pay for it. I also have been trying the Protini Polypeptide Cream from Drunk Elephant because I decided, you know, if I'm using the serum, which is now somewhere on the floor behind me, I might as well try the cream. This I've been using as a night cream because it is a thicker cream. It's, you know, pretty much a regular moisturizer, but for the most part, I use gels during the day, gel moisturizers as much as possible, or very thin textured moisturizers because I am oily and under makeup and everything. Yeah, so I do like both of them. I don't know if they're worth the money though. They're okay. This next one, I thought, oh wow, this is a great size. I'm so excited to try this. This is the NeuReflection Complexion Perfecting Polish. I got this in Glossy Box. It was like a set that was worth like $100 or something really stupid. This one was a face scrub and I was really excited. I didn't like it on my face. It burned my face. There's something in it that just irritated my skin. There was something about it. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see with the light. Let me turn down the light, see if you can see. So can you see how shallow it is? It's about, I don't think it's even half of the size of this container in here, and it's definitely scooped as well. I was very disappointed today because I've been using it on my neck and chest, and I did not have enough for one more neck and chest because I had scooped it out in the middle, but around the sides I still thought I had more till I discovered it was, you know, scooped. Wouldn't purchase this because it did have something in it that really irritated my face. It didn't affect my neck and chest. I know there's similar skin but not quite the same. Yeah, wouldn't get that. It, like I said, it's the NeuReflection. It's a brand that I hadn't heard of before they sent it in BoxyCharm. All right, next up is from Vichy. This is the Masque Argile Clay Mask. It's your traditional type of clay mask. I feel like I used quite a bit of it just to get it to spread out all over my face. It kind of has a dirt smell to it. Some clay masks have that, some don't. I don't know how to feel about this. I did look up directions on it because there is no directions on the sample size, and it says to leave it on for no more than 5 minutes and not to let it dry because that dries out your skin, which I thought was interesting since it's a clay mask, and I thought that was the point of clay masks. Would I purchase it? No, I have other clay masks that I like better, and actually I'd rather get away from clay masks. I really feel like if I'm going to have like a clarifying mask, Irish Moor Mud is the way I'm going to go from now on. Well, once I use all my samples. All right, we have another moisturizer. This is what I was using during the day. This is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. It's an ultra light moisturizer. I liked it. It's fine. It feels very light. It feels less moisturizing than Moisture Surge or It Cosmetics Confidence in a Gel Lotion. Today when I put it on, like after about 10 minutes, I was like, did I put moisturizer on? Like I remember putting moisturizer on, but my face doesn't feel like I put moisturizer on. It didn't feel tight or anything, but it didn't feel as hydrated as it usually feels that soon after putting on a moisturizer, and I hadn't put on any makeup yet or anything. It feels fine now, but it was just like, it was a weird sensation today anyway. One more skincare, and then I have a perfume. So this is from Mary Kay. This is the Timewise Volu-Firm Eye Renewal Cream. I've been using this in the evening. I've only tried it a couple times, so I don't have like a whole lot to say about it. Once I get to the empty space, it will be better. But I do like this one. I like the consistency of it. For the evenings, I like a cream, an eye cream that has a little bit of, it's a little bit emollient, not like something that's going to cause milia bumps or anything, but has some slip to it and feels like it's moisturizing. And that's definitely what this does. So far it's fit the bill. Do I think it's Volu-Firm? I have no idea. Last one is a perfume. This is a new house to Sephora. This came in my Sephora favorites kit, and this is not one that I will redeem for it. This is not one that I will keep. This is Maison Louis Marie number 12 Bousval Eau de Parfum. Bousval. I think that's Bousval. Bousval. I feel like I'm making fun of French, and I'm not trying to. This is very it's strong, for one. I don't like that aspect of it, but it reminds me kind of Chloe Nomad in that like oak moss type note that smells kind of woody and earthy, and just not my type of scent. It's not sweet at all. It's not a scent I would enjoy or I would wear. And I was a little like, I should have sprayed this on paper before I sprayed it all over. It lasted fairly well. I would say at least a good 6 hours before it started to fade. So not a favorite of mine by any means. This might be my last sample Saturday that I film with this background. I might film one more. I am kind of have a job. I have as many classes as I can have at my old institution without going full-time, because they won't pay for full-time, like, anyway. So I will be going back there and returning, so I won't be around this background, but I bought a new backdrop. I just haven't had a chance to use it since everything that's happened this past year. So I kind of have a job, but it's not as good as I was hoping. I kind of had an opportunity to teach at another place. It was across the country, and it was we might have a job available, and you know, with less than like 2 weeks to pack up and move and create a completely new curriculum going by the guidelines of a new institution, that was just, it was too much. And my dad just had surgery, so I've been, well, actually I'm filming this just before he's having surgery, so he'll be recovered by the time you see this. I'm taking care of him and driving him to his appointments because it's an eye surgery. And yeah, so added with that, I was like, there's no way. So yeah, especially because it wasn't a guaranteed job, which is really frustrating. Like, we might have a position open. I'm on the other side of the country. Like, I'm not going to move across the country for a possibility of a job. If it's a guaranteed one, yes, but it's been crazy. Applications have been crazy. If you don't know by my title, I teach at the college level. I teach English, first year writing mainly, but my background and my master's degree are in literature, so I can teach those classes also if there's an institution that has those available. And this past year, my job was losing funding, but my chair was hoping that they could find funds for it for my full-time position. And then the panini, as some people are calling it, broke loose and shut down funding all over the country for all institutions, and job searches that I had been, I had applied to, all of those shut down amidst all of that. So yeah, it was crazy. things happened. I've applied for tons of jobs. The last one that I was really hoping that was close to where I live, they said they had over 60 applications for the job, and that doesn't seem like too many because another institution sent out an email and said we had over 200 applications for this position, like we're overwhelmed. So that's what the job market has been, is just an oversaturation of people with advanced degrees that are qualified and have been teaching at institutions of higher education. And yeah, and there's very few jobs, and even those don't pay a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm taking a job. It's not going to be paying a whole lot, but it is better than nothing for sure, and better than my class schedule for the past year. So I'm kind of happy about that. It'll be really weird to be back in a classroom because I haven't been in a classroom since March 2020. So yeah, in person, and having to go through all of the protocols that are going to happen, because I know that they implemented things, but since I was only teaching online, I didn't have to like pay attention to those because they didn't apply to me. So now I have to figure out all of that, and I'm teaching in a different modality, which is really weird. I've never taught a hybrid class, so I'm teaching a hybrid class where half of my class is asynchronous work online, and then half of my class is going to be in person. So I have to figure out how to mesh those two things. So it definitely is a hybrid of my teaching styles, because I've taught in person, I've taught asynchronous online. I know there's synchronous online, but those are different too. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. If you see me not uploading as many videos, it's because I'm trying to get my life together and trying to figure out classes and all of that. And yeah, I do have some things pre-filmed, so anything that you see with this background is going to be pre-filmed for the most part. And yeah, let me know how you are all doing as well. Sorry for this long thing. I will have posted that, like, the first line of this, if you want to skip ahead and not hear my life update. Maybe I'll put my life update at the end. So in that case, so that's it. That's my little life update. Let me know how you are all doing. How is your life? What hurdles are you going through? Is there any good vibes or prayers that you would like? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.